So when you look at this ancient shoreline, you automatically see these things here. And this one's really rough, so I wouldn't bet my life that's man-made at all. But the thing is, it lines up with the one on the other side, and it goes across, and you see what could have been like a dam. I see these lines going across ancient lake beds often. But this one is kind of different because it goes up the mountain, and you can see the residual buildup. So this was built after the ancient shoreline had gone down and probably evaporated. I mean, I assume that's what happened there. So it's an ancient dam of some sort. You can kind of see something going on here. But this line connects to this line, which goes across the whole lake bed and goes to the side, and it meets this little thing. And this has one over here. So why does that, what appears to be a man-made wall, line up with what would either be a natural crevice or an ancient canal inlet? I don't know. I'm jumping there, but to me, when you see these straight lines and they seem to be parallel to other ones, when you look across here and see that, and then you go down here and, sorry, and by the way, I was checking these out, some interesting crisscross in the rock right there, but that's pretty old. But when I come over here, you can see more of these little things going through. There's one more going across, and the lines that they're creating seem to be parallel. Is this I think I lost it. This is the dog. I call this the dog. It looks, if you rotate it, it looks like a Dalmatian or even an Anubis. But right there. And I was looking at a Reddit on this, and somebody thought they saw some caves over here. But what I noticed first thing was I gotta turn it again. This line that goes across from here to there. I mean, okay, if it's natural, fine. But why does it happen to be an exact match to the other side? Probably some kind of an ancient dam to collect the water. There was one other one over here, I thought. I mean, that shape is pretty common, so I think, okay, that's natural. But then when you see the lines all seem to parallel up, maybe it was part of a grid that emptied into the ancient ocean shore. This was a lake at most. And the funny thing about this is you've got the sand going across it over here. That's very similar to the sand over by the Eye of Africa, which is just north. Let me turn that for you. So we were here, now we're going over here, and we're seeing the same exact type of sand going over an ancient lake right up by the Eye of Africa. And you see the dam lines. So it's not like they didn't try to control the water. That's like, and this one over here is just bizarre. I've never figured this one out at all. I never have. I'm so curious about that. I want to go there. Now, the last thing I was going to say is about this procession of the equinox thing. This is a quick test. This is this year. It's for some reason I can't get it to stop. I guess I have to hit this and hit pause. Okay. Anyways, it doesn't matter. If I want to see the sunrise, I got to go back to 6 a.m. And there's the sun rising. It's right over the E here. If we change the minutes, it will go right on top of the E. Now, I don't know, maybe the 19th was a little bit better. That's the 19th. That's the 20th. That's the 21st. Maybe the 21st was a little bit better as far as being east. But from what I've learned, we don't, I don't know. There's two Stellariums. This is the one on the downloaded Windows. It seems like it doesn't matter. And if you go through the procession over 20, 30,000 years, you no longer have the sun rising in our east anymore. And it's happening at a different time of day, like noon, 1 p.m. So things change. I mean, I'm not worried about that. I'm just trying to get to figure out these constellations. Now, right now, this is today. This is this year. Sorry, not today. This year, and we're still in Pisces. Pisces is a rather big constellation. And what am I showing you on my desktop? Anything bad? Looks like I'm doing okay. Anyways, back to this. If I change it to, I'm going to just type in the number 3. You can see how much it jumps. I gotta get my numbers pad illuminated. Oops. So there's 1,000 years later. Now if I take that away and I put in a 1, whoops, and a 0, then that's 1,000 years ago. That's the year 1000 AD. And it's only a little bit of a degree off. Now I'm not going to try to figure out the degrees today, but I can definitely turn that into a 0, and now this is the time of Jesus' birth. Now this is Stellarium Web Online. This is Stellarium downloaded. If you go to the Web Online Stellarium, you're going to find out that they actually put the sun right on top of that blue line for the first day. Now this is 20, so I can go down to 0, 0, what? I don't know how to do it. 1? There, let's try 1. Okay, so there you go. So that right there, now if I want to go get this lined up with the very first time it touches, then I have to go back about 350 years. However, on the web version, I don't have to go back that far. It's actually lined up, bisecting the sun. But it is just an imaginary line. Who knows where they actually measured these constellations from, or where they have actually lined them up. Now this you may not even be able to see. I was discovering Stellarium was not screen capturable. For some reason, I wasn't able to screen capture any of this. So this is a test, and if it's failing right now, then I'm going to have to find another way. So I'm just lining it up. It's 250. It's going to be minus 350. Well, actually, it was already past the bisected point, as far as I can tell. It's all kind of have to line it up for the sunrise. I'll just stop here for now. I don't even know if you can see this. I can put the landscape back in, and you can see the sun is rising. Let's put it back on the 20th. Still, again, the sun is rising. This is 2,000 almost years. This is more than 2,000 years ago. And if I make the sun rise, it's not exactly east anymore. And as you know, or as you may not know, the north Polaris doesn't stay the North Star for humans and Earthlings all the time. It rotates, and I have a video to show that too. However, I want to test this, so thank you very much. I just want to see if this worked. I'm going to shut this down. I'll keep using this method if it works, so let's go see. Maybe I'll even do another video today. Have a good one. I'm going to log off. I'm going to turn this thing off. What's that it? Nope, that's not it. No. How do I shut this? Oh yeah, I got to go to OBS. There we go. Stop streaming now. Let's hope this worked. Have a good one.